Welcome, Witches and Wizards. I've got 12 things here in order. So number one, when I finally get to number one, that will be the most important thing in my eyes. Loco, welcome in. I'll also be putting this on YouTube, so if you're over on YouTube, by all means, like and sub. It's much appreciated. But let's start with number 12. And that is every day to smile. It's a well-known phenomenon that if you smile, even if you're unhappy, you feel better for it. And therefore, something as simple as consciously smiling. You could also bundle this up with affirmations. Kitty, welcome in as well. And this was something that I learned doing the research for this. You have, I don't know where they got the number from, but you have about 12,000 thoughts a day. And therefore, smiling, affirmations, to make this a habit, you have to consciously bringing this up multiple times throughout a day. Because by smiling in the morning and telling yourself you love yourself, or I am this, I am that, I am confident, I am brave, yes, in that moment you have spiked yourself with confidence, and yet those 11,999 other thoughts are going to tell you otherwise if your actions do not correlate with that mindset. Walks in smiling. Nice, Poppy. Welcome in. By the way, the queue is open. Also a long way up. Welcome. The queue is open. As soon as we finish this section, we will go straight into the tarot readings. If you keep up a fake smile, eventually people see the denial. It's good, don't get me wrong, but if you don't live up, it can all go wrong. That's an interesting way of looking at it. The way I look at it is you fake it till you make it. Therefore, one day the fake smile will be genuinely there. But I shall continue. Number 11. And this is more of one of those realistic ones, or realist ones. And it's just being mindful of your money. Whether it's just knowing what's coming in and what's going out, something as simple as that allows your world to flow that much smoother. I won't talk about that one as much, but that's just something that I've had to tap into as I've become an adult. I feel like all adults hate to accept that fact. But there it is. Being mindful about money is something that should be accomplished daily. Number 10, keeping a diary. Woof. Poppy, are you new in? I don't think I've ever seen you before. I used to main Poppy on League of Legends, so it's throwing me off. I'm like, are you a League person or just a dog person? So number 10, keeping a diary. The act of this can be as simple as every morning writing a to-do list. Stephen, thank you for the sub. Welcome in. This is all I do. In terms of a diary, I'm not writing down my life lessons at the end of the day. I've been there and done that, especially with a dream diary as well. All amazing things, but where a diary comes into my life and as a habit, if there's 3 or 4 things I've on my diary at the moment, and this is my diary. I've got dump, go to my suppliers tomorrow, do habits, and trim my beard. You can probably see that I've trimmed my beard. Witchy, welcome in. Or witch, welcome. And like that's it. But it just allows me, if by the end of the day everything's ticked off, I can go, you know what? I've done my best. Moving on. Number 9, getting a good night's sleep. Now, I thought that should be go to sleep early or wake up early. And that's wrong. Inner voice, welcome in. No, I'm late to this. It's right. We're on number 9. And I'll do a summary at the end. Going to sleep or having a good night's sleep evolves around the things that you do just before and just after you wake up. Whether that's getting everything in order so that you know you've got 2 hours to just relax and do stuff before you go to bed. And it's not, I've finished cleaning the house, I've finished doing everything I need to do. 2 seconds later, I've brushed my teeth and now I'm in bed. The build up to your night is more important than your sleep. And it's why they say never argue or never allow an argument to hold until the next morning, because you would have been holding it the whole night. It's very much true for the rest of your life. Lights on the floor. Training before going to sleep. Maybe I should switch that up. But yeah, that's they do say exercising is best in the morning because it jump starts your system. The training just before you go to sleep is an awful idea. It's well known that it boosts your testosterone, something you don't need when you're sleeping. Starlo, welcome. Doing well, thank you. So number 9, getting a good night's sleep. Number 8, it's cooking your own meals. Again, it's something we do a lot. We probably get a takeaway once a month. And even when we buy like packaged food and cook it at home, we're still only probably doing that once a week. Most of the stuff we make is off scratch, or from scratch. This morning I had a courgette and tomato omelette. We're having chicken thighs and vegetables tonight that we've seasoned. And it's just... Angelica, thank you for the sub. Welcome in as well. I hate cooking, but do almost every day. Well, that sounds torturous. You need to teach your kids how to cook. One day they'll do it for you. But and I'm at that point that I also made rhubarb over the weekend again, because I made such an amazing rhubarb the other day, but I realized why I never liked rhubarb as a kid. If it's been picked early and got ripe on like the counter, it's sour, like bitterly sour. And that's the rhubarb that we had on the weekend, and I didn't like it. But the one that I made the other day, the 6-year-old me enjoyed learning. Yeah, but Starlo, with food, like there are masters of food. It's that big a topic. I can do actually. I did ask people on Discord, and I'll post the list there. I might take a picture of this notebook in front of me and post it. And Gentle Spiritualist, I was just talking about you. Welcome in. He gave me a stark realization that I wasn't being positive about my habits, which I really appreciate. It'll all make sense towards the end of the list. So anyway, try and reduce the amount you're buying in and that is pre-cooked or especially ordered, and try cooking your own meals. The habit number 7 is hobbies. Have something that actually sparks some joy inside of you. I've written down next to it music, dancing, writing for some of the people in chat. For me, it's between dancing and probably gaming. Do something that genuinely allows you to tap into that state of flow. And by doing that every day, it's another form of meditation. and that would be higher up on the list. But by having something that you're genuinely good at, and you've also got the whole argument for people that are musically genius, whether you play an instrument, you sing, you dance. These are also great traits to have if you're in a relationship, as they, for some reason, make you more attractive. Dancing and making art boosted a new start. My life's now so dope that I do give me and others hope. Nice. Hell yeah. Number 6. And this is probably the easiest one on the list to do. Get some sun. Now, it's in terms of the health benefits, you only need 20 minutes of sun a day. Now, if you're walking to work, if you're gardening outdoors, if you're doing anything physical, 90% of you are already doing this, even without trying. But for those of you, especially through COVID, that it was very easy just to stay indoors, getting that 20 minutes of sun is so important to boosting your health. So it's on the list. I consciously try to get at least 20 minutes of sun a day. There are some Mondays and Tuesdays that I know I'm going to be streaming late in the afternoon, and if I don't do something in the morning, I'm not going to see the sunlight. Lay down under the sun on a blanket in town yesterday. Nice. So number 6 was getting some sun. Lisaki, welcome in. Number 5. Now this is the big 5. I recommend everyone does at least one of these every day. And hopefully if someone wants to take something away from this list, someone can incorporate one of these top 5. Number 5, exercise. Straightforward. It boosts everything in terms of your health, your happiness, your expression of yourself. It's just soul food. Thank you for the follow as well. Never skip leg day. And again, this is something that I haven't been doing very recently. We went swimming with Titan on the weekend again, which was absolutely amazing. And I had to consciously do lengths while being there with Titan, or I would have just spent the whole time holding him in the water. And we've been doing starts dancing harder. We've been trying to do the planks and whatnot. So again, it's something that I'm trying to build up. Number 4. This is something that I haven't done for a long time. Did you hear Titan? Yeah. He is in the background. He's around. He's actually, I was holding him right at the start of the stream if you wanted to rewatch it. He's growing big. He's doing well. And he blessed the stream and everything. But number 4 is reading. I don't do it very often, and I have to, there is one author that I read every book that he publishes, no matter what. That's Exobia, because his mind blows my mind. And I know for a fact that when I went through the spiritual growth stage of the reading side of it, when I was reading books like The Power of Now, the 12 Universal Laws, the 7 Universal Laws by Osho, the 5 Elements, that was a Chinese book. I don't read, and yet because I found something that genuinely excited me, I learned so much from just power reading, every day, that if you can incorporate it, if there is a topic you want to learn, and I actually found out an interesting quote, learning this list. If you read 3 books on one topic, you have more knowledge on one topic than 90% of the world. And therefore, if you are interested in something, don't be scared to just pick up some books just to learn the ins and outs of it. Number 3, and this is more of the health side of things again, but it's fasting. Not doing anything drastic. I've done drastic fasts in the past where I've ate nothing for days on end, but just whether it's not eating breakfast in the morning and giving yourself that full night and like to the middle of the day, like your stomach to rest and recover from constantly digesting. This isn't something you have to be doing every day, but I know people that have built it into their lifestyle that they only eat within like 4 to 6 hours, so that the other 18 hours of the day their body's resting, and they find that they wake up with a much clearer mind. Kindle app is free and you can download a lot of classics for free. That's actually quite cool. I mean, if I was to get back into reading now, I think I'd need you said it. Plus a lot of indie authors will get out free ebooks, promotions and things. Yeah, I think getting into ebooks, you can class this in with reading, ebooks, podcasts, anything along that line. But yeah, I definitely might get back into ebooks if this list starts to go well. Now, the hardest 2. Number 2 is cold showers every morning. I've done it before. I'd done the 30-day Wim Hof challenge, where you do breathing exercises in the morning and then you jump in a freezing cold bath, and you try and build it up to about 2 minutes. How cold though? Ideally with ice cubes in the bath. So if you're cranking your tap on freezing and that's cold enough, then so be it. But this is what Spiritualist said when I did her reading. I was like, I need to start doing cold showers, and she was like, if it's such a burden to you, start somewhere else. And I'm there going, you know what, that's I ended up, after that stream, I ended up jumping in the shower and just putting a cold shower over me, like literally for 5 seconds. And I was like, you know what, I done it. Because I was stood there in front of the shower and I was scared. Why does our brain do this to us? But by having cold showers, you understand that you can get over anything. Disclaimer for women, don't do cold showers pre-menstruation and during menstruation. Very important. Thank you, Inner Voice. I never knew that. The colder, the more awake your brain. There is a free tutorial online that has degrees in how to get you the way I one of the videos that I saw said that if you really want to start slow, you just do 10 seconds and you build it up 10 seconds a day. This is more if you want to do it, like actually change your life and do it every day, to the point that you can do it for like, you can have a shower, like a proper 10-minute shower, and you'll be fine by the end of it, like within a year. But most people, and I'm not a doctor, but most people should be able to handle 2 minutes. You don't go over 2 minutes, especially if it's your first time. But most people should be able to handle 2 minutes. But moving on, number 1, the most crucial habit, and it's something that I've started today, and I'm going to make sure I do this religiously for the next 30 days just to get back into that habit, from realizing from Spiritualist's from her reading of me how I was being negative when I assumed I wasn't. And it's meditation. So the aim of the cold shower is to feel like you have got the hard part behind you. Yeah, exactly. I actually did a reading for someone last week in the shop, and she was like, I'm scared of nothing bothers me. And I was like, have you tried doing cold showers? She goes, no, I hate cold showers. I was like, you just said you weren't scared of anything. Like it puts things into perspective. But back onto meditation, there is nothing better in the world to calm your mind, and in terms of sleeping better, getting into other habits, allowing the smiling and affirmations to actually get ingrained into your body. Meditation is a great way to start, and you're meant to do a minute for your age. A long way up, no worries. I understand if you're busy. I didn't realize this was going to take half an hour. I mean, I am sorry. And yet, if you can, every morning waking up and doing, so I found a 26-minute meditation. I typed in 26-minute meditation because I'm 26 years old, and I found an amazing one. I might also link that in on my Discord. But just incorporating that into your day, you can then control your emotions. You will be able to use your mind like a muscle. And therefore, you'll still have days where you're depressed. You'll still have days where you're anxious and sad. But you will be a mirror. And while those emotions are around you, you will see them. But the moment those emotions are gone, you will also stop reflecting them. And so I'll leave that there. Let me just quickly go into the Discord. Some of the other recommendations people have had. Witchy on the Discord said, make sure you do at least one chore before gaming. This is this is a good rule to have. Caps, listen to upbeat music with your first coffee. I don't drink coffee, but I can see that working for people. Roland, eat for free if nature allows it. I went all out. That's just one of them. Living mostly with my love instead of brain is my best habit. This is also from Roland. And finally, giving away everything you don't use, which is actually it's not so much a habit because you can't constantly be giving everything away that you don't use. But it's a great thing to incorporate into your life. Did we mention drinking enough water? Again, it's not something on my to-do list. It's not on my habits, but this is a great habit to have. A lot of people say make sure you drink a glass of water when you wake up. And at least it's already in there's already 13 people in the queue. Okay. We'll start the tarot reading soon. But yeah, we'll leave that there. That's my hobbies. I'm going to make sure I want to do at least 2 of the top 5 every day. So I'm definitely going to be doing the meditation every week. And I want to start exercising most days. And maybe the days that I don't exercise, I'll try the fasting or the cold showers. I don't see myself reading anytime soon, but I'm sure if an interesting hobby comes up that I want to tap into, I definitely will pick it back up again. But for those of you that have come late, the list was in reverse order. Smile every day. Be mindful about your money. Make a diary with Titan Zimper. Getting a good night's sleep. Cooking your meals. Having a hobby. Getting some sun. Exercising. Reading. Fasting. Having cold showers. And meditating. Don't start the day with drugs, kids. And that's Roland's. That was not on my list. Noted. Awesome. Right. Let's get into the tarot readings. That will all be put on YouTube. So if you ever want to watch this again, it will be over there. I will just do the outro here. So for you on YouTube, stay kind, stay cute, stay curious, my friends. And I'll see you all very soon.